What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Sengoku Basara! So, the Uesugi have fallen, which means we've dealt with our main rival, and it's time for Sana Yukimura to take on his personal rival, his sort of childish rival, if you will. So we're gonna fight Date Masamune, his implied, totally hetero rival, if you've seen the anime. Yeah, apparently Nobunaga took out Ieyasu, which also happens in the anime. I'm not going to go over that. We unlocked some new abilities here. I'm going to show off a few different ones here. I want to show off most of his abilities before we get to his final one there. Honestly, the one I have right now, even though I didn't really use it that much the first time through as Yukimura, is one of his best. Purely because it keeps the flow of things going, it gets you out of the way of enemy attacks, and it gets your enemies into the air, where you can do some pretty good air combos. Alright, so he's gonna be bold and brash and meet us right at the gate. And he's not gonna let anyone stand in his way from fighting us. Alright, One-Eyed Dragon, let's have a fair fight! Yeah, that's the thing about Basara, and actually any of these types of games, ladies and gentlemen, is I hope you didn't like the character you just played as, because now you gotta go kick their ass. Yeah, we just got through playing as Masamune and loving it to death, and now we got him defeated in a fight, unfortunately. And he's actually pretty tough to beat, mainly because he's very fast and agile, as he was when we played as him. I was trying to demonstrate the other secondary ability that I put there, but it's not a good time to use it against him. He does have Magnum Step, which is pretty dangerous, as we demonstrated when we used him, so he can get a lot of reach with that. His sword is electric damage, as you know. And he also can, when he does War Dance, he'll usually use the triangle attack, where he just kind of swings his swords upward like claws while standing in place. So that's really all you have to worry about for the most part, but he is pretty fast and hard to hit, so... But because we're the player character, obviously we have to win. So this ability that I equipped actually has two separate, different ways you can attack with it. Wow, we're doing a lot of damage. I mean, these weapons are ridiculous. Honestly, it's totally worth it though, considering the fact that every other weapon Yukimura has is terrible. Alright, looks like he fled away on his horse, which is very warrior-like of him to just run away like a coward, right? He wants to have a pony race with us. Let's get on our pony and race him. And that's actually going to be a reoccurring trend. Oh, for Christ's sake! That's also going to be a reoccurring trend, is bad RNG with the horses in this game, I swear to God. So as you can see, his map is one big long trench that goes around his territory. He controls Oshu and a lot of the surrounding areas, since he's controlled a lot of the threats in that area, and pretty much taken over the neighboring lands. I can't remember what I know it's, yeah, never mind, I can't remember the name of the neighboring territories that he has control over. But it's basically a long trench here, and you're supposed to have a horse race with him and get to the very end there where we have our final battle against him. I demonstrated the horse combat just a little bit in the previous level, and we're going to be doing that a lot here at Yukimura. And if you're actually fighting against the Takeda as either the Uesugi or the Uesugi, the Date, or the Oda, you will have to do a cavalry battle against them, which I'll be demonstrating when we finally get to Oda Nobunaga. But I was fortunate enough to avoid that as Masamune, because it was the beginning of ultimate difficulty. That's a very hard fight. But on the contrary, I would have really liked to have shown off that fight, but we'll be getting to it eventually. Yeah, screw cavalry units, just seriously. Anyway, I'm showing off his secondary attack now. If you hit triangle, he puts his spears in the ground. If you hit triangle again, he spins around in a circle like that, which is one of his signature moves. And if you press square, he just kind of lurches up in the air like that. He takes some enemies airborne, which definitely has its uses. It has a pretty good reach to it. This move will be improved significantly in the future Basara games. Right now, it's kind of just good for a area effect, but it's not that big of an area effect. It doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, so it's kind of just for show. I wish it was better than it was, but I still like using it. Yeah, so I haven't been doing a whole lot of recording lately. I still have a lot of raws for Basara that I can go through, so I'm not really worried about this LP in particular. But I still need to finish recording my HD. But I've been working on a lot of other projects. I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Awakening, actually. After I made that video about the Falchion prop that I got, bad things happened, so I actually kind of put the game down for a while and had to reshift my focus elsewhere. And pretty much didn't really even pick up my 3DS at all for the whole rest of the year. And then I just recently got back into the game, and I'm loving it to death. And what got me thinking about it was how I just mentioned cavalry units and how ridiculously obscene they are in that game. Especially Great Knights. Great Knights are just... they can just eat damage for days, and units just line up in front of them to meet their death. And, of course, they get balanced later on in the game, but early on, they're just ridiculous. Anyway, less about that game, more about this game. There's going to be a lot, there's not going to be a lot of, talking about there being a lot of downtime, because I basically have to charge my way through this whole level now, when we would have gone straight to the end, which would have made this level really fast, honestly, had we just gone straight to the end and fought Masamune again, because now we have to kill all his guys, which is very unheroic of him to just abandon them all like this. That's not the Dante way. And, yeah, if we had, if our horse didn't die there at complete random, I'm not sure if it was the enemy that was in front of us there, or if it was actually Takeda Shingen that caused the horse to get killed. It might have been him. We'll have to punch him for that later. But, yeah, that usually happens to me on this map. I get bad RNG with the horses. The thing is, though, if you make it past that first part there, it seems like the horse has a hard time getting hit. And one thing definitely you need not to underestimate is the charge ability that the horse has with Triangle. You can pretty much bash through almost everything in your path. Avoid taking a lot of damage that way. So yeah, this level is really linear, no branching paths. Like I said, we're basically in a giant ravine the whole way up this area. I love Masamune's level in Basara 4, and we'll get there eventually. Yay, another pony! Alright, let's go. Alright, this will hopefully be a better demonstration of what I was talking about. Skip a lot of these guys and just go straight to the end here. Oh, I do not want to get hit by one of these bomb guys. Come on, Yukimura, you can do it. Yukimura's pretty good on horse. Oh, great. Right when I say that. He's pretty good on horseback because of his weapons, but whatever. We're almost there. We're just gonna go finish him off. I'm not nearly as frail as I was before as Yukimura. I mean, the final weapon really does upgrade his stats significantly, and that's really one of the things that he was lacking was a good weapon. And now that he has that, we're pretty much set and ready to go for ultimate difficulty. There's nothing that I'm really worried about from here on out. I will have to fight the Maeda again, which was definitely a challenge with Masamune. I'm not nearly as worried about it with Yukimura. Not to say that Yukimura is really a stronger character, because he's kind of not. But there's certain matchups that are better, and there's some that are worse. I mean, really, that's true with every character. Every character is going to have better matchups against another character than another character is. If that phrasing made any sense. Alright, let's finish what we started. That's going to be a reoccurring theme as well, aside from the pony race, is having your decisive battle with Date Masamune be interrupted brutally. That's going to be a reoccurring theme in every one of the games, it's going to be a reoccurring theme in the anime, and it's just, you know, it's frustrating. But yeah, little known, or actually probably a very widely known fact, is that Basara, the anime called Basara Samurai Kings in America, is pretty much mainly viewed by, or the majority of its fans in Japan are women. And I assume the reason is all the beautifully drawn and intentionally homoerotic tension between most of the attractive male characters. Primarily these two. And I don't know if I've commented on that yet before, but it's pretty glorious. But I really do appreciate the fact that the series is popular with all kinds of diverse genders and ethnicities, because I love it to pieces, and I love that I can, despite how silly and stupid it is at times, I can show it to somebody else, and there's a fair chance that they will appreciate it as well. I believe he will use War Dragon at this point, or Hell's Dragon, whatever it's called, at this point of the fight. So we do want to watch out for that, but as we showed off when we played as him, it was not really all that threatening. We actually got him pretty quickly. That didn't take long at all.